This female anchor is currently live streaming. To attract more traffic, she brought her phone to the bathroom, intentionally driving a live shower. Don't peek. The clattering of water resounded. The audience in the live broadcast room is full of imaginations. Just then, a man in black appeared outside the bathroom. He swaggered up to the camera. Turn off the live broadcast. Camera rotation. The female anchor Lan Lan has been bound and taken to a strange place. The live camera was aimed at him again. Lan Lan is panicked. She realized she had been kidnapped. Hurry up and say, "I can give you as much as it costs." Unexpectedly, this sentence angered the man in black. He shouted at Lan Lan, but slowly swam around him with a knife. This can't help but make people feel cold all over. Is this not robbing money, but is it robbing lust? Lan Lan was too scared to move. The man in black suddenly said, "Don't worry, I just want to play a game with you. I'll ask you a few questions. If you can't answer correctly, I'll let you go. But if you answer a wrong question, I'll just scratch one of your clothes. When you take off all your clothes, you can't leave this place anymore." There are more and more people in the live broadcast room, and Lan Lan's boyfriend and best friend are also in the live broadcast room. The man snapped his fingers. Here comes the first question. Your fan brother Shu once gave you a courier. May I ask what is inside the express delivery? A drop of water. B. Chanel set. C. Card bracelet. Such a simple question. Lan Lan immediately answered. However, what shocked him was, this is an extremely private matter for oneself. Even her best friend and boyfriend don't know how this man knows. Has he been spying on his every move? But things are far from that simple. An increasingly shy question to ask, being thrown one after another. This female anchor has been kidnapped. But the kidnappers don't want money, no color scheme, but playing with him. You asked me the wrong answer to the game, taking off one garment at a time. Here comes the second question. How much is the donkey bag you gave to your best friend? A 200 B 20,000 C 20,000. Lan Lan hesitated. My best friend is watching her in the live broadcast room. How dare you tell the truth? The 200 yuan high imitation Lin was said by him to be 20,000 yuan. I thought men couldn't possibly know the truth. But she's naive. The man picked up the knife directly, slowly moved down her body. Faced with incorrect answers, she wants to impose punishment. Then comes the third question. Where's the place where you met last time? This question, Lan Lan cannot answer. Facing thousands of viewers, do you want her to personally say that she wants to get more referrals? Frequently playing cards with superiors in the car. Besides, my boyfriend is watching the live broadcast. He lied again. The man grabbed her stockings, crazy pulling. After venting, the man asked the next question. On your birthday this year, why didn't you hear this question with Defeng? My boyfriend called directly. He remembers very well. Uncle Lan Lan got drunk that day. He's afraid Lan Lan might forget. I specifically called to remind him, but the fact dealt him a heavy blow. That day, Lan Lan is with a person named Uncle Lei. Originally, in early years, Lan Lan looks very ugly. My roommate ignored him in the dormitory, turning his face and mocking him behind his back. Even the cafeteria uncle saw his appearance like this. The food was given very little. Lan Lan, who has been marginalized for a long time, even wants to have a suicide, and the onlookers said that the ugly ghost is going to die somewhere else. Don't be silly. Blue Ugly ate monsters. Last, he was saved by Uncle Lei, who passed by, and sent him abroad for plastic surgery. Uncle Lei is not a good thing either. Unrewarding. Until now, Lan Lan can only listen to Uncle Lei's words. On your birthday, Uncle Lei asked her to play cards at the hotel. He can only keep the appointment. Lan Lan cannot confess everything in front of the camera. Can only lie again. And this time, Lan Lan didn't intend to let him go easily. This strange kidnapper brought back the beauty. But I just want to play games, and even broadcasted the game process. Now he's being punished for answering the wrong question. And by now Lan Lan had become numb. This is a matter of personal privacy. Make him feel ashamed and angry, even if he did this disgustingly. But how can men judge themselves? The man looked at Lan Lan's angry expression, smiling and bending my eyes. He slowly stood up, asking the next question. When you were in the 6th grade of elementary school, I have written an essay. The name is, may I ask what this wish is? Becoming a scientist, becoming a doctor. Who? Becoming a teacher. First, becoming Shu Chaos Belief. Hear the name Shu Chao. Lan Lan's expression became complex. It turns out that Lan Lan grew up because of her ugly appearance, being excluded and bullied by friends. Only Shu Chao doesn't dislike him, stand out for him, take his hand and go to school. Lan Lan wrote it down in her essay. I want to be Shu Chaos Bride when I grow up. Later, Lan Lan was taken by her parents to live in the city. The two of them have never seen this episode again. Lan Lan's answer is correct. Lan Lan suddenly burst out laughing uncontrollably. So he's Shu Chao. After growing up, he came to the city to search for Lan Lan. But time and time again, I see Lan Lan with different men. After long-term tracking and observation, Shu Chao kidnapped him. Play this game. But what Shu Chao didn't expect was, Lan Lan has never actually changed. She once went back to find Shu Chao, But by then, Xu Chao had already left home. But I happened to see that Xu Chao's critically ill mother needed a large amount of money to treat her illness. Lan Lan has no other way. Can only wander between various men. The man was stunned after hearing this. The police also broke into the door at this moment. Final. Xu Chao was acquitted and released. Because he's seeing Lan Lan. When various men are together they're stimulated. I'm insane. And Lan Lan also broke up with her boyfriend. Returned to the countryside for a trip. My wish to be Xu Chao's bride. This film is thought-provoking. Actually, it's not the plot, but rather those onlookers who don't mind the excitement of the event. Facing someone with an ugly appearance. Face someone softly, someone kidnapped. They. Not even giving any respect or attention. But to cheer and watch the excitement. I even hope things get worse. To satisfy their curiosity. That's the ugliest side.